away from Torrevieja, literally 40 minutes from Murcia. We're going to the other side of Murcia, the southeast, second largest area in Spain, and yet it's over 100,000 in population. And if you're looking to buy a property, wow, this place is absolutely amazing. So if you're looking to relocate, buy, or want to move to Spain, this is the place we're going to go and check out right now this morning. We're in Lorca, yes, unbelievable, fantastic cities. Your eyes will pop out here. Not only has it got museums and a castle built by the 13th century, the Moors, and it's got tons and tons of high number of monuments here. That's why they call it the Baroque City. But it's absolutely amazing, and the property is the cheapest I've found so far in the whole of Spain, and we've visited loads of places. Make sure you watch it to the end because it is absolutely fantastic place. We've got some amazing things to show you, and straight down now, this is where you can see the castle popping out right at the top there. It's got a famous fortress here overlooking the city, and it's been dedicated to St Patrick's, and it's celebrated during Easter celebrations. Before we get onto the property and how cheap it is, because you ain't going to believe the prices here, it is absolutely amazing. And if you're thinking of relocating, this place could be the place, tell me. I mean, we're looking at 10 grand, 10,000 euros. It's the cheapest I've seen here, and yeah, it might be a little renovation project, but we're talking about 7-bedroom houses around about 100 grand. Yep, I'll show you all them properties. I'll get them up there later, but first of all, I'm going to thank you to the support I've been getting lately, and all the people that have been donating for the coffees and subscribing and giving me channel membership. Really appreciate that. Of course, being a channel member, you get to see the videos before they go live, and not only that, you get to support me doing all these videos out and about all over Spain, which don't take long to get around in Spain. You might think an hour down the road is a long way, but when you're in a car, it's so much relaxed driving, no traffic on the road, and you're surrounded by mountains, and it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, just give a big thank you to Peter Morton. He's just given me 20 euros coffee, so yeah, really grateful for that. And Betty Slayton as well, 15 euros. Thanks. Yeah, really appreciate all the support that's coming in lately. And remember, you can always below join the channel. But yeah, we're going to take a look around this place today, this beautiful city, Lorca, and it's early in the morning. I'll tell you what, there's quite a few people about. But yeah, it's really a famous city because it's got museums and places to visit. You see, bottles banged out, isn't it, eh? There we go, we've even got a restaurant hotel as well, Hotel Felix. This city was hit with a bit of a disaster. 9 people did get killed. A big earthquake, 5.1 on the old Richter, and that was back in 11th of May 2011. That nice green area over there, I know you don't see much green areas, but here in Lorca there is plenty of green areas. But that bigger place there is the university, the campus. I mean, if you did want to come down here and buy yourself a place, I'm just going to post up some of the property you get and what you're expected to pay. Some of them are renovation projects, but yeah, you can get 40,000 euros, you can get yourself 2 or 3 bedrooms and even 5 bedrooms. So yeah, they're all up there. I'll post them all up there. This is all what I've took off the website, and meanwhile we're going to carry on exploring this place. I mean, the main city origin landmark of the medieval was actually built around the 9th of the 15th century, and the reason why it was built is because it's up on an hill, and yeah, of course, good views by the surroundings, and 900 years, the Moors and Christians, and the Lorca Castle. Obviously, is one of the castles in Spain with the National Historic Monument since 1931. We're going to be taking you up to the main plazas and see some of these historic buildings and museums. Incidentally, if you did want to go and visit Lorca Castle, we'll go up there later and we'll take a walk around, but it's absolutely free, don't cost a penny, and you get fantastic views. You can walk around and check it all out. But if you did want to go inside and you've got the synagogue and other things to see, you're looking at about €4. That ain't a lot of money, is it? See a bit of history. Yeah, we're going to make our way up to the Plaza de Espana and check out the Lorca Museum. The nearest airport to this place here in Lorca would be Murcia International, about 70 kilometres away. Like I say, in a car, it ain't going to take you very long, about an hour. And of course we're only 45 minutes down from Murcia City, so if you did want to check out Murcia City and want to know about it, I'll post a video up the top there. Absolutely great place as well to visit. Really recommend you do visit Murcia. That is absolutely picturesque place. But meanwhile, we're going to carry on with our walk down to the old town. Great about this place as well, you can get about by bus or train, and it's yeah, pretty cheap as chips. I mean, get a bus down into Murcia City, say just over an hour, and it'll cost you around about €10. But if you did want to pop that down to Cartagena, which you're looking at around €12–14. It all depends on what part of these places you want to visit, and it'll deter what the bus price will be. But yeah, there are bus links here, and you get about. I mean, look at that lovely building there. Look at that, nice. Not only that, you've got the train station, so you can get to Murcia per train, Alicante and Madrid, all places like that from the train station. So yeah, got links everywhere. We just started down this little alley here, and yeah, a few little bars. And round on the main roads you've got these lovely little cafe bars, and of course down the side streets as well. It's absolutely buzzing around the side streets. This bit round here is called San Diego, and yeah, you've got a nice little train on the roundabout here, and of course you've got San Cash and Carry, and just there you'll see San Diego Church. This main road here is Avenida Europa. And yeah, that's where you will find a lot of the modern bars, and of course the church we're just going to quickly show you, Parroquia de San Diego, and it's got some nice green gardens as well. You go, a little chapel as well. Got a great plaza down this Avenida Europa. And this is Plaza del Pueblo, and yeah, nice little plaza, isn't it? Got a nice few little cafes and bars. Pretty clean, pretty busy. Even got an infant school. Sit in a bar, wait for your children. But it certainly ain't a sleepy little town, that's for sure. People were really friendly around here as well. Just asked for a few directions, and there, yeah, got approached. Of course, asked if I'm a YouTuber. Well, pretty obvious, really. As you can see, I got the YouTube hat, the YouTube shirt. So yeah, answers their question straight away. But yeah, apparently where we're going to be heading is straight down here, which is literally 5 or 10 minutes. That's if you've got a good pair of legs. Lots of Islamic kind of shops here and bars, and you've got this big area, park area. And yeah, quite a lot of people about, as you can see, moving about. Sports betting shop right on the corner here. But we're going to make our way down to this Plaza de Espana, and this is where you're going to see some amazing things. If you fancy travelling down here by camper van, they've actually got a campsite really close to Lorca as well. So yeah, you can park up your camper van and check out the old history of the place. So parking ain't a problem in Lorca either. As you come in, there's a nice little car park just on the left by the roundabout which says Lorca. but you've got parking plots, and you've even got a few little parking spaces down a back street. It's a bit like other cities, really. You just drive around, try your luck, or go on one of these free car parking lots and do a little bit of walking. Hopefully we're going to see a lot of these monuments dotted about, because that's what it's famous for as well. Like I said, the Baroque city. But yeah, we've got schools here, bars, restaurants, cafes, same as any other city really. What people mentioned, you do get a lot of green areas, and yeah, I think I've come across one of my first areas where I've actually got real grass. Normally it's just like sand, dust. Nice in it to see a bit of grass. And we've got another nice little monument just here as well. The fitness centre here, if you don't fancy walking around and doing a bit of jogging, you can pop in the old World Fitness Centre. But yeah, you can see like these houses, some are old, and just over here they're more a bit modern. But the places, many cities the same really, liquish all sorts, lots and lots of different types. And just behind me you've got a big massive public car park as well, so you can actually park a lot closer to the city if you wanted to. A lot of questions are people asking me, you know, where would you want to live? What's the best place in Spain? It's the same answer every time really. Some people want a house, some people want a pool, detached, villas. People want apartments, people only have a little bit of money to spend, people want to be by the beach. And yeah, you've got to have all your boxes ticked before you start looking. You've got to know exactly what you're looking for. And of course, you've got to have a rough idea of your location. Because some places in Spain, I've been to certain towns and villages, and yeah, there are ghost towns in the winter months. You've got to remember as well, the cost of living in Spain is nothing like it is anywhere else, especially in the UK. What you're paying for poll tax a month in here in Spain, you're paying that for the year for your community taxes, which is your dustbin and everything like that. And of course, when you're back home in your own country, you get the proper winter months. And you have your heating on for 6 months of the year because it's cold. There you go, nice little alleyway there. And yeah, we're going to take across the road here. So yeah, in Spain, as you know, 360 days of sunshine. And January and February are probably the coldest months. Temperatures drop down to about 12 or 13 overnight. And could be around about 18, 20 degrees during the daytime. Other than that, the minimum temperature over the other March and April around about 20, 23, 24. And heating is not needed because it's so warm and mild. But one tip, if I have to give a tip, make sure that if you're going to live in Spain and it's not an holiday home, that you get yourself a place that's south facing, because when the sun does go down at night in the cold months, these houses become like fridges. There we go, look at that church there, we're going to go and check out. Okay, so now we've arrived at the famous church of San Cristobal. A little bar there, Bar Momo, and people chilling out, and this is a lovely church. So yeah, lovely little church in it, eh? San Cristobal. And yeah, lovely little place, isn't it, eh? Look at that, very picturesque. Old San Cristobal was actually built in the 17th century and finally finished in the 19th century. And we're going to take a look inside. That was San Cristobal, amazing little monuments in there, wasn't it? But yeah, plenty of places you can visit here for free. And we do like that, don't we? So yeah, back to the old property. People will say where you want to go and what's the best area. But of course, like I mentioned, there are ghost towns. And if you do want to be in a ghost town, I want it nice and quiet, fair enough, because you can get some real old bargains. But yeah, it's all depends on what you got to spend, doesn't it, eh? Whether you want a renovation or you want to move straight in, or how many people there is. If there's a big family, obviously, you're going to want a 3 or 4 bedroom. If there's only you or 2 people, you can get yourself a nice cheap old apartment in one of these places down here for around about £20,000. Yep, £20,000. Of course, you've got your 12% charges on top, your taxes. But yeah, ready to go. As I mentioned, don't cost nothing. You're paying $200 a year community, which for your dustbins. So yeah, in England you've got your electric and your gas, but here you're not going to be having any of that. You just end up having an electric boiler, and they use it just for hot waters basically, and a shower for washing up. And your electric bill will average about, I'll say about 60-70 euros a month, and it'll balance out through the year. So yeah, not a lot of bills that you're going to have to pay. Your car tax is €50, that's cheap as chips, and your water balances out every quarter about €100. Of course, if you haven't got a swimming pool, you're looking at about 70, 60. So a lot cheaper to live in Spain. And budget, innit, eh? All depends what you want. But what you do get when you come to these villages, you get real Spanish, yeah? You get real Spanish people. When you go along the Orihuela Costa, and along the coast there, Costa Blanca, all along there, you're gonna get a lot of English expat communities. And basically, it's just a case of sitting in the bar all day and chatting gossip about everyone's business. But when you come to this place, you learn a bit of Spanish, and you learn to relax and enjoy life, and get into the culture. Because they have all their fiestas just like any other places. You've got your famous Semana Santa fiestas and all the others that go on all through the year, and they're more enjoyable because it's more close-knit. And there we go, the old church bells are ringing. It's time for prayers. So we're just going to cross over the bridge. So just down here also, of course, we've got the Archaeological Museum as well, and of course the Casa Cueva. So yeah, all of it is down here, and this is the most picturesque part of whole of Lorca. And down here, as you can see, it's all dried out because this part of Murcia, real big problems with the old drought. Already see all this part is a lot more cleaner and a lot modern. All looks really new. There you go, you've got barbers, kebab shop, yeah, a few office buildings there as well. And just here we have got the beautiful place where the old monks used to be. And yeah, Claustro del Convento de la Murcia. And yeah, it goes back to the 16th and 18th century. And yeah, apparently it had 2 patios with the old monks' private little rooms there, which open up. And just around the corner to this place, you have actually got the visiting centre. So if you need to know all about the area, you've got a map there, and it's a beautiful little building actually. It's just round the side. Massive building. And this is where you're going to find all your information. And of course, anything you want to know about the museums and places to visit, you've got a nice big map here. You can go inside the visiting centre and ask whatever questions you like. It's got all the information you need of Lorca City. It's open from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then you've got your map here, and of course all your historic places to visit. Around this other corner here, this is where you're going to find the porch towers of Antonio, which is just here. And apparently the old walls of Lorca are about 2 kilometres thick, and gates and everything, so well protected. And there we go, yeah, that's 6 gates protecting it, and this is the old porch of it, St Antonio Tower, and it dates back many years. Yeah, it looks like a castle, doesn't it, eh? But yeah, the tower apparently is the porch of St Antonio. And yeah, it was rebuilt, they reckon, back in 1170, which was many years ago. You see that? And after that, it was taken over by the Castilian occupation of 1244. There we go, Plaza Virgen de la Amagura. So yeah, monuments all over the place. About the doggies either, we've even got a doggy park here as well. A nice little area for the dogs, a little exercising place. Pretty good, eh? So yeah, it might be Sunday, street cleaners are out, but just here we've got this amazing monument. There we go. 150 years anniversary, there we go. Semana Santa, L'Aquila. Yeah, 1855 to 2005. Yeah, nice little building, isn't it? Calle Paso Blanco. And yeah, there's more bars and restaurants just in this little area, all the tables and chairs. There we go, Paso Blanco himself. Yeah, barking dogs. Cool boy, there's about 5 or 6 there. Barking dogs. It don't matter where you go, you always seem to get the old barking dogs. There we go, Nuevo Estudio. So yeah, place to study. And they're right on the corner there. Of course, you've got your medical centre. Yeah, solicitors just there. Any other place has his own tourist train, and here it comes. Wow, this one looks like it's out of the ark. And there we go, there we go. So there goes the tourist train. Gonna take you around and show you the sights. There we go, big old museum, innit, eh? Museum de Barbados. And yeah, Paso Blanco. If you want to visit old Mubla there, you can go inside for €3 and check it out. And yeah, just here, right by the museum, this is the old settlement here of the Dominican Republic, and that was from 1551. And there we got a picture of it as well. And yeah, just there you got another lovely little building here. It's a Claustro del Convento del Santo Domingo. Going right up towards the lovely church. And by the way, we've got the group, Scout here, the group for the Scouts in the old city here. So old club Scouts are everywhere, aren't they? There we go, 1914 to 2014. There it is, the little beauty. We're going to go and check it out. Apparently this place is the Paraquilla del Santiago. And the doors are open, so that means we can go and have a look inside. Picturesque place inside, wasn't it, eh? And people were starting to pile in. But yeah, the old vicar told me, take the old hat off. I don't like taking Paradise World hats off, but you've got to keep with the religion and the respect for the people of old Lorca. Meanwhile, there's a church just there we're going to check out. There you go, another museum now. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Look at this place here. Looks like it's been empty for years, doesn't it? Strange, isn't it? The only one along here. Could do with a bit of a TLC. This bit on the right is under a bit of renovation as well. Just left with the front part. So there we go. 11:30. I think they'll be hearing at the moment is loads and loads of church bells ringing. But yeah, they're doing the road along this place, and which is a good thing. They're spending a few quid on the area. There we go. Got these nice apartments all along the side here. But we're going just straight up here. There we go. It's all about to happen, isn't it, eh? The old church services are starting. Yeah, really pretty, isn't it, eh? So, yeah, this is a Plaza de Espana. And every town has one, every city, and it's normally the most beautiful part of the city. Yeah, lovely, lovely buildings, isn't they? And you've got these lovely little fountains as well. And just in here, this is the tourist place. So all your tourist information. Of course, you've got some lovely little bars just over there. A few people in there as well. I can imagine this being really, really nice at night time. And then you've got the big old monument here. Alfonso V El Sabio, yeah. If you want to go inside this place here, this big church, San Patricio, it's amazing. It's absolutely enormous. It costs you €6. You can get a guided tour where you can get to understand the language, whatever you want to choose, to listen to all the bits. But you've got the tower at the top and you've got the crib down the bottom. But if you do come, you've got to check the time. And just up there, we've got the castle, so we're going to check the castle out. As you can see, we're very low down, but right up there, you can see it's a long way up. But we're going to check the castle out, which is literally just round here. Incidentally, there's a lot of parking spots just here as well. So if you wanted to come and be right close to the old Plaza Espana, you can. So there ain't got no apples and pears here. So it's just a big slope. Walking up to this castle is going to take a bit of energy. But yeah, we can do it. Hopefully we're going to get to see some fantastic views as well. Okay, a little way to go, and then we'll be right at the very top. Oh, I'm puffing. Yeah, so the first bit you're going to come to is the Medieval Museum, which is a beautiful building behind us. Before, this place was a church, Santa Maria la Mar, but it's changed over the time, and it wasn't to the 15th, 18th century. It's now become a federation of Clementi, which is a very medieval museum. And yeah, a little bit further up and you're getting more and more fantastic views of Lorca. Well, onward and upwards. And yep, we're sitting a sign still at the castle, and I can see that train poking its nose out. So this is the other side of Lorca, and this is the side we're going to tackle this visit to the castle, of course. So here we go again. But yeah, beautiful, isn't it, eh? And yeah, lots of cyclists about, because as you know, in Spain, they do a lot of cycling clubs and Tour de France. So yeah, always cycling going on. Tell you what though, all this is new. All this road and everything, it's all done up nice and new, been tarmacked. Yes, we are a long, long way up now. And you can see why they built this castle, the old fortress. You've got a great view of the whole city. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? Of course, if you don't want to walk, you can drive up there. So yeah, you can take a trip in the car. It's a lot easier, I should imagine. Just before we hit the castle, we've got the El Mirador, which is a lovely platform to have good views as well. So yeah, nice little platform here. Get a lot better views of the old city centre of Lorca. Of course, the castle, which we're going to visit next. Wow, it's a long way up. On the side there, you see these big massive boulders, and they're being strapped to stop them falling down. So yeah, could be pretty dangerous where I am. To start off, just before you get to the top of the castle, you can visit the Church of San Pedro, which is literally just there. There it is. Tend to find as well, up when you go up towards the mountains, you get these little roads. You do find the bit of the poor area as well. Yep, we're gonna go check out the front of this place. Here we go. Incidentally, all this floor looks very recently done. I'll tell you what, doesn't look like much goes on here at the moment. It does look a bit derelict, the Church of San Pedro. Oh, we're going to carry on that steep slope walk up to the castle. Not far now. I can actually see the flags. So yeah, we're almost there. Happy days, Marlene. Yes, if you want to come and visit the famous Lorca Castle, I would recommend walking it. You could be dead time you get to the top, but yeah, you can drive. It's a lot easier than working your legs off. We're there, we've made it, and now we're right at the top of Castello di Lorca, the famous castle, of course. And yep, it's free. Walk around, don't cost you a penny, and see these fantastic views. But like I mentioned, it's €4 if you want to go into the other places around here and check inside. This is where you're getting your real views. And yeah, miles up, ain't we, eh? If you want to go and see the other side of the castle, you can go through here and pay and you can see the other side all around the castle. That was our exhausting trip today of Lorca, the famous Plaza de Espana, around the old back streets, and of course finished up at the top of the castle. So yeah, don't forget to check out the video up there, which is a great video to watch of Murcia city, and very picturesque as well. But yeah, give us a comment and let us know what you think about this place. Let us know if this is your kind of place you want to move to. It's picturesque, but don't go to the castle unless you're going to drive.